After over a decade of being a CrossFit coach and personal trainer, I ditched the gym for workouts at home. But even for a fitness instructor, working out alone can be tough. So I invite you to work out with me. Welcome back, everyone. This is So Pumped Fitness. I am Erin, your trainer and workout buddy. Today we have a special workout. It is 9 minutes long and it's purely weightlifting exercises. Today we are going to be deadlifting, squatting, weights are optional for the squats, and then doing an overhead press. For 9 minutes, we will have our bodies under weighted tension the entire time, so we are still going to get an amazing calorie burn in today's workout. Make sure you click on the how-to videos. They're popping up here in the upper right corner of your screen so that you are familiar with deadlifts, squats, and overhead presses. We'll be practicing them in the workout, but not going over them in detail. So watch those how-to videos. It's very important that you know the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts. Today's workout, we are going to put 9 minutes on the clock, and for 9 minutes, we'll do as many rounds as we can correctly of 12 deadlifts, 10 squats, again, weight is optional for the squats, and then 8 overhead presses. Since I am joined today by my lovely wife, Allison, we are gonna show you 2 different versions to do a weighted workout. Allison's going to use more conventional weights, such as kettlebells and deadlifts, and then I'll be using sort of the more unconventional items that you might find around your house. I'll be deadlifting grocery bags full of cans. I'm gonna be doing my squats holding a paint can, and then I'm gonna be doing my overhead press with my cast iron skillet. So whether you have those conventional weights or you need to get creative and gather things around the house, you can do this workout. Watch those how-to videos, gather up what you need, and then let's get warmed up. Okay, all right, let's get warmed up. To start out, I want you to pretend that there is a line drawn on the floor and you are just gonna skip side to side over the line. We're gonna do this for 1 minute, ready and go. So just skipping, yep, there we go, side to side, over a line, nice and light here, landing on the balls of your feet, and then just each time gently letting your heels touch down to the floor. Get those arms moving, yep, exactly. So we are spending an entire minute here, skipping over our line, and in fact, our warm-up is a little bit longer today in its entirety. Usually our warm-ups are about 5 minutes long. Today's warm-up is 7 minutes long. That's because our actual high-intensity workout part today is a little bit quicker. So remember, our workout today is 9 minutes, and it's all weightlifting exercises. So we're gonna stretch out our warm-up to make it a little bit longer. Really make sure that our body's furnaces are going, make sure our muscles are nice and warm, and make sure we are ready to hit those weight exercises at a high intensity from the very first rep. 3 more seconds here. And now what I want you to pretend is that you are ducking underneath something and then stepping over a hurdle. So you're ducking underneath that hurdle and then stepping up over that hurdle. Keep going. Step over, get real low, duck underneath. Keep going here in this direction, about 10 more seconds. We want big range of motion from those hips, getting nice and low, stepping over. Good, the only thing we're gonna change is the direction. So now go in the opposite direction. Yep, still going underneath and stepping over that imaginary hurdle. Good. Right, exactly. Keep moving. In 10 seconds, we're gonna go back to that line in the floor, and instead of moving side to side, we're gonna go forward and back over that pretend line. So, face sideways to where you were, and now we're just going back and forth over that pretend line. I also want you to add in some arm swings. So we're going forward and back with our arm swings. Good. Still nice light steps, but quick. We're getting this big, full range of motion in our arms, warming up our legs, warming up our arms. And we're gonna keep our feet going exactly like they are. We're gonna switch the arms to arm circles. Yep. So we're testing the coordination here. Can you go forward and back with arm circles? I think you can do it. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just getting warmed up. And let's reverse the direction of our arm circles. So we're just keeping those feet moving. I don't even know if I'm going forward and back over a line. Good. 3 more seconds. Okay, we're gonna go to a stretch here called a knee pull. So we're just pulling that knee straight up toward our chest, and it's like we're doing a high step march. So we're gonna keep it alternating, keep moving nice and quick. But we're just getting a pull of that knee up toward our chest. You might feel a stretch here through your glutes as you're doing these knee pulls. Good, just a few more seconds here, and then we're gonna switch it up to a quad pull, but give me another knee pull. All right, now let's switch it up to a quad pull. So now we're grabbing our ankle, getting that quad stretch, and still alternating here. Good. If you lose your balance, it just means that you step down a little bit quicker and just pretend that it was on purpose. 10 more seconds of quad pull. Good, good. And then we're gonna get the heart rate going again. So I want you running in place. I want those feet moving a little more quickly. Pump the arms. And then every few steps, I want you to give me 4 high knees. So just whenever you feel like throwing it in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back to your jogging. Good. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to jogging. And then those high knees, yep. You got it. So good. Almost done here. All right, we are gonna go to leg curls. So now we're pulling that heel up toward our butts. We're feeling that pull in our hamstrings, squeezing our hamstrings here, squeezing our glutes. Pull those abs in nice and strong. And I want you to take some deep breaths here. Think about sending that air all throughout your body. 5 more seconds here of leg curls. And now we're gonna go to what we call bench wipers. So we're taking our feet wide and then sitting back and down over in one direction. As if we were sitting on a bench. You should feel that stretch through the inner thigh. And then we're gonna pretend that we are wiping our butts along the bench. Feel that stretch in the other inner thigh. So let's keep going side to side, as if you are wiping your butt across the bench. Each time you get over to the side, you should hopefully feel that stretch through the inner thigh. Yep. We're pressing our butts back, keeping our knees back. And now we'll bring the feet a little bit closer together. We're gonna do our floor to ceiling. So we're touching the floor and then big stretch up like we're trying to touch the ceiling. Good. Stretching out the hips a little bit more as we squat down. We're pushing our knees out to the side as we stretch up, getting that big stretch through our shoulders. 10 more seconds here. Good, and then we're gonna go to front kicks. So with your abs in strong, I just want you to get some front kicks here. Legs stay straight. We don't have to kick our legs way up in here. Just up until you get that stretch through your hamstrings. Nothing violent here, just a little dynamic stretch through the hamstrings with the abs pulled in strong. Back nice and flat, chest up tall. Keep going here. And the last exercise we'll do for today's warm-up is inchworms. So we're gonna hinge down from our hips, walk ourselves forward until we're in a plank, and then push our butts up, walk ourselves back, stand up, bending our knees, and then we'll hinge right back down into those inchworms, to our plank, walking ourselves back, squeezing our butts to stand. Keep going, 10 more seconds here. Good, good. 3, 2, and that'll do it for our warm up today. Good job. Make sure that you have all the equipment gathered that you need for your deadlifts, your squats. Again, weight is optional on those squats, and your overhead press. We are about to put them together in our practice rounds. Because our bodies are going to be under load for the entire 9 minutes in today's workout, Allison and I have chosen light to moderate weight, and hopefully you did too. For our deadlifts, Allison is going to be doing kettlebell deadlifts. I am going to be using grocery bags filled with cans. For our squats, Allison's going to use that same kettlebell. I am going to be using a paint can. And then for our overhead presses, Allison's going to use dumbbells while I am going to use the cast iron skillet from my kitchen. So if you are using 2 weights for those overhead presses, remember you can just rock out those 8 reps If you are using just one weight at a time, you'll do 8 on one arm and then 8 on the other arm before heading back to your deadlifts. Now that you've got all your weights assembled, let's do 2 quick practice rounds. So I want to go 2 times through where we'll do 4 deadlifts, 3 squats, and then 2 overhead presses. We'll do this at a nice warm-up pace. So here we go, setting up for that deadlift. Let's get 4 deadlifts in, making sure we're getting that full range of motion, keeping the abs in super strong. Back stays flat the entire time. So then if we're using a weight for our squat, we'll pick that up. We're getting our 3 squats in here. So our feet are staying flat. We're pushing our knees out and we are keeping our chest up. Now we're grabbing our weights for the overhead press, doing 2. If you have 2 weights, you'll just do 2 reps total. If you have 1 weight, you'll do 2 on one arm and 2 on the other. And then we'll head back to that deadlift. So let's do one more practice round. 4 deadlifts here. Pulling your belly button back like you're trying to touch your spine with your belly button. Bending the knees at the bottom. Good, and then grabbing that weight for the squat. Let's do 3 more squats here. Breathing the entire time. And then we'll go for that overhead press weight. And again, 2 more reps each arm. Good. If you are having any second thoughts about your weight and you need to adjust either up or down, go ahead and do that now. And then we are about to get this workout started. So we are starting in 10 seconds. Remember, we're starting with those deadlifts, 12 deadlifts, 10 squats, 8 overhead presses. 3, 2, 1, go. So if this is one of your first times doing these weighted exercises, you're gonna be going a little bit slower, really focusing in on your form. If you've done these workouts or these movements so many times that you could do them in your sleep, you're gonna be flying through a little bit faster. It really just depends on how fast you can go correctly. We are all about form here.
Yeah, I'm in a rolling a biz, hey, pull up on 6 out of 10, hey, parties on weekends I'm bent, hey, all of this money is spent, hey, throwing a lot of events, hey, throwing for me and my friends, hey, turn up 100%, hey, living until I am dead, hey, I'm gonna make it, you'll see, trick, give it some time and you'll see, this, I don't just want it, I need it, that is why I will achieve it, man, you just gotta believe it, see in your mind you could be it, live every day with no regret, making mistakes and then reset, go on and hate that. Because I do what I do. Go on and hate me, cause I got nothing to prove. Go on and hate me, cause I got nothing to lose. Go on and hate me, go on and hate me. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. I cannot complain because today, yeah, I'm doing my thing.
And even though you are going as quick as you can correctly, we still want to make sure that we are moving our bodies through the full range of motion as we go through these exercises. So lowering our deadlifts as low as we can while keeping our backs flat, and then making sure that we're standing up all the way. Same thing in our squats, getting as low as we can correctly, keeping our backs neutral, and then making sure we're squeezing our butts and standing up tall each time. And as we're doing those overhead presses, bringing the weights all the way down to our shoulders, and then big straight arms up toward the ceiling each time. I know that that is what you are doing at home, so keep going, you got this.
Rapping like I came from the streets, nah, rapping like I want something, yeah, rapping all about my beliefs, yeah, rapping like you can't stop me, nah, hear me everybody knows what I need. Yeah, hurts every time that I see. Yeah, need a couple last minutes sleep. Yeah, I'ma get big, I'ma be lit. Y'all gonna hear about what I did. I'ma get huge, I'ma be rich. Cause I feel the void like I'm filling up a niche. And I'm never gonna give up. Hit 'em with a little bit of switch up. Never gonna be able to predict us. Gonna be the one with the hits. Bro, get lit. Go on and hate me, because I'm better than you. Go on and hate me, because I'm making my move. Go on and hate me, because I know what to do. Go on and hate me, go on and hate me. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. I cannot complain, because today, yeah, I'm doing my thing. I stay my lane and fight through the pain, so that one day, yeah, I can make a name. I could do this all day, I could hear them all hate. Don't care what they all say, I'm gonna do it my way. Got 'em like, whoa, I got 'em like, whoa. Got 'em like, whoa, I got 'em like, whoa. I could do this all day, I could hear them all hate. Don't care what they all say, I'm gonna do it my way. Got 'em like, whoa, I got 'em like, whoa. Got 'em like, whoa, I got 'em like, whoa. Yeah.
And we are already at our halfway mark. I need you to keep going as fast as you can correctly. If you are able to up the intensity a little bit at this point, I want you to go ahead and do that. If you're doing the best you can and just struggle fasting along, keep doing that too. Let's go, you got this.
I want it all, so I'll get it one day. I will not fall till I've made it on stage. Won't stop it all till I've got it a name. I will stand tall and face all in my way. I want it all, so I'll get it one day. I will not fall till I've made it on stage. Won't stop it all till I've got it a name. I will stand tall and face all in my way. Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strummed that guitar every day. Found a passion for music, never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row. But soon enough, everything starts to change. As you grow up, nobody treats you the same. They try to take your future and make it real safe. You could be a doctor, accountant, or something sane. But yo, whatever happened to the sky was the limit. I fell in love with music, never thought it was a gimmick. I worked so hard on every tune and every single lyric. My whole identity depended on being artistic. Now you wanna strip that away, so you feel okay? Cause if I make it to the top, what does that really say? That you shouldn't have given up, that you made the mistake? But if I fail, you feel much better about picking your lane, right? Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view, we're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. Just keep pushing through. Cause what you got to lose. 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 Got to lose.
And we are at the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Here we go.
I won't give up, I won't back down until the line sinks in underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. I won't give up, I won't back down until the line sinks in underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. honest, life's a competition. So if I'm going to play, then I'm gonna play to win it. I refuse to sit and rot at a desk all day unless I have a...
We have 1 minute to go. I don't need you slowing down on me one bit here. Come on. Last 60 seconds. We are gonna finish this workout so strong. We're in this together. Come on.
If you're hearing me, this is meant to inspire. If you have a dream or if you have desires, a girl in your life that's making you feel that fire, go fight for her man, go die for her man, cause you only have one life, one chance to do it, one chance to prove it to yourself, so don't lose it. You got this, fam, just keep pushing on through it. One day you'll look back so glad you pursued it. Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view. We're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. Just keep pushing through.
And that is time. Woo-wee. Good job. Nice work. You want to say anything to the crew?
Great job, you guys.
Thank you so much for joining us in today's workout, but don't go anywhere. We have a stretch coming up right now. Whee. All right, excellent workout today. Let's get that heart rate coming down with a stretch. We are going to start out with a standing neck stretch. So just standing up here, we're going to take our right hands behind us, making that forearm parallel to the floor, and then standing tall, we're going to take our left ear over toward our left shoulder. So you should feel, Allison has no idea what's going on, just following along just like you guys. You should feel that nice intense stretch here in the right side of your neck, and we are just going to keep taking deep breaths here and let our neck stretch out here for just another few seconds on this side, just relaxing, not forcing anything. And let's go ahead and switch sides. So taking that head back up, we'll take our left arm behind us, and now we'll take our right ear over toward our right shoulder. And let's just make sure we're taking some deep breaths here as we stretch. As you're standing here, you want to make sure that the knees aren't locked out. So either kind of step side to side like I'm doing, or just make sure that the knees have a slight bend in them here while we're letting that heart rate come down and cool down from our workout today. A few more seconds here. And now we're going to go to a standing quad stretch. So if you need someplace to help you with your balance, find that. But we are going to grab one ankle and go to a quad stretch here with our kneecap pointing directly down toward the floor. We're looking to feel that stretch here in our quad, in the front of our leg. If you're already feeling that stretch, awesome. If you need more of a stretch, we can think about pushing our hips forward, really keeping our abs in strong, chest up tall, pushing our hips forward while we push that kneecap down. Now, if we feel any discomfort in our knee while we're doing this, we want to stop and just skip out on this stretch. But if you're getting that stretch in the front of the leg, you are doing exactly what we want to do. Go ahead and switch sides. It's okay if you lost your balance. Grab that other ankle and stretch out the front of the leg here. So again, that knee is pointing straight down toward the floor. We're thinking about lifting through our chest, pushing the hips forward, stretching out the front of our leg, keeping our abs in strong. So what we don't want is we don't want a hyperextension in our lower back, and that's where we get that exaggerated curve in our lower back. That's a no-no. So we're pulling our belly button in and up while we breathe and balance. We have 10 more seconds here. You gonna be able to stay up?
Yeah, I got my spot.
Yeah. There you go. A few more seconds here, and then we are going all the way down to the floor. So have a seat. We're going to go to our seated figure 4 stretch. So we're taking our right ankle across our left knee, propping ourselves up, pressing our chest as close as we can to that shin. So should feel that intense stretch here through our glutes and our hips. Again, we do not want to feel any discomfort in the knee. If you feel any discomfort in the knee, you need to come out of this stretch and reset and figure out a better way that does not cause discomfort. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides here. I think that was 10 seconds early. So we want to feel that stretch through our glutes. Allison is definitely feeling it. And take some deep breaths here. Remember, not everyone's gonna look the same in the stretch. So you might be way back here and still feeling the stretch through your hips, or you might be really pushing your chest all the way touching your calf. Either way is fine as long as we're feeling that stretch through our hips, through our glute area there. Cool, okay. And now we are going to end our stretch today with a seated straddle. So we're gonna take those legs wide as we can, comfortably. It doesn't have to be completely in the splits, okay? Relaxing our legs, and if we can, we're leaning forward, right? So some people, I've seen people who get into their straddle and they're back here like this, okay? But as long as you're feeling that stretch through the inner thighs, and if you can, begin to press your upper body forward and begin to feel that stretch through your lower back as well, that's great. But go wherever you can. We're gonna hang out here for another 40 seconds. This should just be a nice relaxed stretch. We're not forcing anything. We can let our backs round off if we'd like. We're just relaxing our head and neck, relaxing our bellies, feeling that stretch through our inner thighs. And again, might feel it in the lower back a little bit as well. Let's enjoy some really deep breaths here. The heart rate should be down at this point. And hopefully we can really fill our lungs with air and push that breath all the way into our bellies. Enjoy 10 more seconds here in this stretch. Good, and we'll ease up out of that. That'll do it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. A little bit quicker workout today, and we got those weight elements in there. Thank you so much to my awesome wife, Allison, for joining us, and we will see you next time. Thanks, babe.